Have you ever imagined one of the NFL's greatest running backs, a true rushing monster, being left out of an event like the Pro Bowl with no explanation? Well, that's exactly what happened to Derrick Henry. After a monstrous season, where he was pivotal for the Ravens, the NFL did something no one expected. And the strangest part, no one knows why. How could this happen? Why did the league make this decision without providing any detail? If you thought you knew everything about the Pro Bowl and how the selections work, this story will surprise you. What really happened to Derrick Henry? He wasn't injured, played every game, and had impressive stats. So why was he left out this time? The answer might change the way you see the season. Stick with me until the end because I'm going to reveal everything about this controversial decision. And who knows, maybe I'll reveal what the NFL doesn't want you to know. Go Ravens! One thing no one expected was seeing Derrick Henry left out of the Pro Bowl. The NFL announced that the Ravens running back wouldn't participate in this year's event, but without giving any explanation, this left everyone scratching their head. Henry played the entire season, didn't appear on the injury report before the playoffs, and seemed to be in top form. So why isn't he playing? This decision shocked fans and raised many questions, especially since he was one of the key players for the team throughout the year. His absence from the Pro Bowl not only raises questions, but also takes one of the NFL's most dominant players out of the event. Henry was crucial for the Ravens to make it to the playoffs, and there was no sign that he was dealing with any physical issue. If it had been a personal decision, we'd probably have had an official statement explaining the choice. But so far, nothing has been said. This only fuels more curiosity about what really happened and why the NFL made this decision without offering many details. In Henry's place, the league called up James Cook, the running back from the Bills, to represent the AFC in the Pro Bowl. Cook is a talented player, but there's no denying that the switch left a bitter taste, especially since Henry earned his spot. He was the second leading rusher of the season and had an impressive performance, even at 31 years old, an age when many players in his position start to lose their rhythm. What's even more remarkable is that, even though he's not in the Pro Bowl, Henry continues to be recognized for his great season in other ways. After all, he not only secured his 5th Pro Bowl selection, but also made the AP All-Pro second team, an even more prestigious recognition. This shows that, regardless of his absence from the event, he's still considered one of the best running backs in the league. But the big question remains, if it wasn't due to injury and no official explanation has been given, what caused Derrick Henry to miss the Pro Bowl? And more than that, what does this absence mean for his future in the NFL? Even at 31 years old, Derrick Henry proved why he's still one of the NFL's most feared running backs. During the 2024 regular season, he rushed for an impressive 1,921 yards, second only to Saquon Barkley, who led the league with 2,005 yards. Henry showed that his strength, explosiveness, and football vision are still at the top of the game, carrying the Ravens during crucial moments. In addition, he maintained an enviable level of consistency, playing every game of the season without showing any signs of decline in his performance. This consistency was crucial for the Ravens' success, as they finished the regular season with an excellent 12-5 record. In many games, Henry was the key player, keeping the offense moving and gaining tough yards in critical situations. His impact went beyond the stats. He inspired the team with his leadership on the field. Even in the most competitive game, it was common to see Henry carrying defenders to secure a first down or even a touchdown. What's most impressive is that Henry maintained this level of play in an increasingly demanding league, where the running back position is one of the most physically taxing. He defied expectations, proving that age is not an obstacle when you have determination, physical preparation, and skill. It's no wonder he was recognized as one of the best players of the season, earning his 5th Pro Bowl selection and a spot on the AP All-Pro second team. These numbers and accolades show just how much he still has to offer, but his unexpected absence from the Pro Bowl raises some question. Could this be related to the Ravens' future? Or is it just an isolated case that will be cleared up soon? After a solid regular season, Henry carried his energy and dedication into the playoffs, where the Ravens entered with high hope. He was a key piece in the team's offense, which had been on a 4-game winning streak. Against defenses that knew he was the main offensive weapon, Henry continued to show why he's considered one of the league's best, breaking tackles and opening up opportunities for the passing attack led by Lamar Jackson. However, the 27-25 loss to the Bills in the divisional round was a tough blow for Baltimore. Even with Henry doing everything he could to help the team, some collective mistakes cost him the win in a game decided by the smallest of margins. Still, his effort didn't go unnoticed. Henry remained the team's main offensive reference, showing resilience in adverse situations and keeping the fan base's hope alive until the final whistle. Henry's performance in the playoffs reinforced why the Ravens brought him to Baltimore. He's a player who raises the team's level and has a winning mentality. His experience and determination were key to the team's growth throughout the season, and even in defeat, he continued to be an example both on and off the field. This only increased the admiration and respect that the fans have for him. Despite this, his absence from the Pro Bowl still creates some discomfort. Could this be a reflection of something bigger happening behind the scenes with the team? Or was it just an unexpected decision by the league? Well, we're past the halfway mark of the video, but I noticed you haven't left your like yet. It's really important so that YouTube continues to recommend my content to you, and I can keep bringing more of this to you. So go ahead, hit that like button. It's free. Thanks. Now let's keep going. Derrick Henry's arrival to the Ravens had already elevated the offense, but the 2024 season showed that he could be even more important to the team's future. With his ability to dominate opposing defenses and open up space for other players, Henry has been a key pillar in building a balanced attack. He complements Lamar Jackson's passing game, creating a lethal combination that opponents struggle to contain. In addition, Henry brings leadership that goes beyond the field. He's a respected voice in the locker room and inspires younger players to follow his example of hard work and dedication. His impact isn't just on the present, but also on the mentality he helps to build within the team. His career longevity, even at such a physical position, shows that he still has a lot to offer, and the Ravens could benefit from this stability as they continue to chase a Super Bowl. However, some questions are beginning to arise about how the team will balance the roster in the future. Henry has proven that he's still an elite player, but with the running back position being one of the most undervalued in long-term contracts, will the Ravens continue to bet on him as the centerpiece of the offense? His performance in 2024 suggests they will, but financial and strategic decisions may influence the next steps. His absence from the Pro Bowl might seem like a small detail, but it opens a door for speculations about what's to come. Will Henry continue to be the focus of the Ravens' offense, or will the team start thinking about transitioning to a different plan? The relationship between Derrick Henry and the Ravens fan is one of pure admiration. Since his arrival, he has won the hearts of fans with his explosive runs, unbeatable strength, and fighting spirit. Watching Henry drag multiple defenders to secure a first down or turn a regular play into a memorable touchdown is something that makes the fans roar. He represents Baltimore's mentality, determination, effort, and a will to win. Even in the loss to the Bills, Henry left the field with his head held high, showing that he gave everything he had. This attitude makes him seen as a true team leader, someone the fans can trust in any situation. And while his absence from the Pro Bowl was a surprise, it doesn't change the fact that he was one of the standout players of the season and one of the reasons the Ravens made it as far as they did. The fans know Henry still has much to offer, even at 31. Not only does he carry the ball with mastery, but he also carries the hopes of a team looking to reclaim the NFL title. Fans hope he continues to be a central piece of the offense, and that the coming years will bring even more success to the team with him leading in the backfield. However, his absence from the Pro Bowl left a sense that something was not fully explained. Could this just be an isolated detail, or is it a sign that changes are coming? So, after all we've seen, the big question remains, what really happened with Derrick Henry? Why was he left out of the Pro Bowl, even though he had an incredible season and wasn't injured? His absence left fans confused and curious, and who knows, this story might still surprise us with an answer the NFL hasn't shared yet. What do you think about all of this? Should they have provided a better explanation for the decision to leave Henry out of the event? Share your opinion in the comments. I'd love to know what you think about this matter. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything going on with the Ravens and the NFL.